Elon Musk's move of buying Twitter has just caused a storm in the US Congress. The Democrats who are currently in government feel threatened and are now determined to destroy the Tesla billionaire. But why is the American government trying to destroy their own billionaire? Join me today in this video as we explore how the US government in Washington is trying to fight and destroy Elon Musk over Twitter. Tesla billionaire Elon Musk is in for a big fight with the American government after making some critical changes in Twitter. American politics have majorly been dominated by two parties, which are the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. Currently, the Democrats control both the Congress and the Senate. They also won the presidential seat in 2020. This simply means that they form the government. Elon Musk has not had a very good relationship with the US government despite that his SpaceX company gets government contracts from NASA and the Pentagon. In 2017, the tech icon shocked the world when he decided to resign from Donald Trump's advisory council after the president pulled out of the Paris Agreement Accord. As a strong supporter of sustainable energy, the Tesla CEO did not see the need of supporting a president who had discarded a partnership that was aimed at fighting climate change. Nevertheless, Elon's Tesla still benefited from some government subsidies under Trump's administration. But Elon's woes with the US government went from bad to worse when Joe Biden took over as president. During the 2021 Code Conference, Tesla CEO Elon Musk shared some of his thoughts about the Biden administration. The tech genius said that Biden may be a little biased and that the administration is not the friendliest administration. The US government is trying to destroy Elon Musk by taking a proposal to the US Congress that will see all of the EVs that are made in the union factories have a tax incentive of $4,500. The new law is seen to be against Tesla since the workers in the EV manufacturer are not in a union. As such, Tesla's competitors such as Ford and General Motors that are in the United Auto Workers will benefit from the incentive. Musk considers the policy to be biased as his Tesla company is only being penalized because of its workers. The efforts of the US government in fighting Elon Musk were also seen when his EV manufacturer Tesla was not invited to an EV summit that was held in the White House. It is just unthinkable how Biden could exclude Tesla from a meeting that is discussing sustainable energy in transportation, given the milestones that Tesla has achieved. In the first quarter of 2022 alone, Tesla produced 310,048 EVs, while their greatest competitor produced 2,200 electric cars. There is no need of even mentioning GM that only managed to produce 56 EVs. Ford, GM, and Stellantis were widely praised in the event, and so was the United Auto Workers Union. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in the US is also actively fighting Elon Musk through the Tesla Autopilot feature. The transportation agency has on numerous occasions opposed the Autopilot feature that is said to be a big game changer in the EV industry. It is the Autopilot feature that is going to make the Tesla cars achieve the state of being fully autonomous. The Democratic government in Washington is fighting Elon Musk after he promised to make Twitter politically neutral, as seen in a tweet that reads, "For Twitter to deserve public trust, it must be politically neutral," which effectively means upsetting the far right and the far left equally. And as things stand, the far left is upset. The Democrats are liberals who hold the views of the left-wing politics that advocate for equality, democracy, and human rights. On the other hand, the Republicans are conservatives who hold the right-wing political ideas of nationalism, natural law, authority, and tradition. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer of the District of New York attacked the new Twitter under Elon Musk by saying, "In many ways, Twitter has been a dark place. I hope it doesn't get any darker." Senator Elizabeth Warren, who has previously criticized Musk regarding the payment of taxes, also weighed in on the issue of Twitter takeover. She said, "When a billionaire amasses this much power, he plays by a different set of rules than everyone else. And that means one person can literally turn upside down how millions of people across this country communicate. The billionaires during this pandemic amassed more and more wealth, so they can buy whatever toys, whatever influence, whatever power they want. And that's a real problem in this country." But Musk has equally hit back at the Democratic government via a tweet that reads, "I strongly supported Obama for president, but today's Democratic Party has been hijacked by extremists." What has angered the Democrats is that the Tesla CEO is going to change the Twitter algorithms and make them open source. The conservatives have for a very long time felt that Twitter is biased as its algorithms favor the left-wing content on the social media platform. But with Musk as the new Twitter owner, he will ensure that all those biases are eliminated. A great example of the biases is when President Donald Trump was deplatformed from the American microblogging site, while a negative story about Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, that was done by the New York Post was suspended from Twitter. President Donald Trump was banned from Twitter in the final days of his presidency in January 2021. The ban came as the outgoing US president is said to have used his Twitter account to encourage violence among his supporters who stormed the US Capitol on the 6th of January 2021. After Trump was kicked off the platform, he started his own social media site that is known as Truth Social. So far, so good. Trump's social media site is doing well, as it was even ranked as the most downloaded application in the Apple App Store a day after Elon Musk bought Twitter. As soon as Elon bought Twitter, most of Trump's supporters asked the Tesla billionaire to reinstate Donald Trump on the platform. The 45th president of the US has maintained that he will not be returning to Twitter even after his account is restored. It is unfortunate that while Trump was kicked off of Twitter, the same platform pulled down a story that was connecting President Joe Biden with some corruption allegations. A story that was done by the New York Post was pulled down on Twitter as it explains how Joe Biden, while serving as vice president, bribed a gas company in Ukraine so that they could employ his son. While reacting to the story, Musk made a tweet that reads, "Suspending the Twitter account of a major news organization for publishing a truthful story was obviously incredibly inappropriate." As a free speech advocate, Elon Musk believes that people and organizations need to stand for the truth. The tech billionaire refuses to be compromised and will always stand for the truth. He demonstrated himself as a strong supporter of free speech when he refused to target Russian news sources while the war in Ukraine was starting. He revealed this in a tweet that reads, "Starlink has been told by some governments, not Ukraine, to block Russian news sources. We will not do so unless at gunpoint. Sorry to be a free speech absolutist." Musk is not a worried man, as the US government will not succeed in destroying him. First, the government needs him more than he needs them. Currently, SpaceX's Dragon 2 is used to transport the NASA astronauts to and from the International Space Station. Secondly, Elon Musk's SpaceX is used to launch spy satellites for the US military. The US government will have to go slower when it comes to attacking the tech genius, as he employs very many Americans in his Tesla companies. Even if the US government were to be focused on destroying Musk, they would still not succeed, as he will receive great support from the Republican politicians and the American people. After Musk bought Twitter, he has received the support of many Republican legislators. Republicans are excited that Musk might change the content moderation rules that favor Democrats on the social media platform. Republican and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had this to say, "An incredible event. It will be interesting to see what impact it has on the way Twitter operates. But we're all watching it with a great deal of interest because there's certainly been our share of complaints about the way it's been run in the past. The US government should focus on fighting and destroying problems such as terrorism and disease instead of fighting Elon Musk. As President Trump once said, Elon is an American genius who needs to be protected. It is time the US government stopped destroying Elon and started protecting him. He is the pride of America." Anyways guys, if you want to see more interesting videos, click the video right above. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications enabled so that you don't miss out on the latest Elon Musk news.